You've probably seen the videos. Make passive income with Amazon KDP. Publish a book and make thousands while you sleep. It sounds amazing, doesn't it? Well, I've tried it with exactly $0 or pounds, depending on where you are, to invest. No ads, no paid tools, nothing. And let me tell you, the reality was not what I was expecting. So, if you're thinking about starting KDP for free, you need to hear the harsh truth. Because while it is possible, there's a lot that no one ever tells you. Now, let me ask you, would you be willing to start Amazon KDP completely for free? Or do you think that investing a little makes a difference? Drop me a comment and let me know. This is where things got rough. When I say I started with $0, I mean zero. No ads, no paid tools, and here's the kicker. I wasn't even using social media to promote my books. Literally zero marketing. And let me tell you, that made things so much harder than they needed to be. In my mind, I'm thinking Amazon is this huge marketplace, and if my book is good enough, they are going to push it out there for me. But the reality was that no ads meant no visibility. So imagine you're setting up a lemonade stand in the middle of the woods. It doesn't matter how good the lemonade is. No one's going to find it. So I basically had this idea that Amazon was just going to show my book to people. But Amazon doesn't work that way. It prioritises the books that are already selling and running ads. So with no traffic coming in, my book was just sitting there, essentially collecting dust. So I guess what I learned from that is that if you don't actually bring in your own traffic, your book is going to be invisible. Plain and simple. And then I was using the free tools, but it was definitely time consuming. Imagine trying to build a house with just a spoon and some duct tape. You can definitely do it, I'm sure. I'm not going to try it, by the way. But it's going to take you absolutely forever and it will look terrible. So for my book covers, I was using Canva, but I was using the free version and I felt super limited with the fonts, images and layouts. And my designs looked, at the time I thought, amazing. But reality is they were maybe a bit more than okay. But nothing like the books from the top-selling authors who have had professionally designed covers. And keyword research, that was another nightmare. No publisher rocket, no paid keyword tools, just me manually typing stuff into Amazon's search bar and guessing what might work. I was literally created a spreadsheet where I would type it in, tell me how many results were coming up, tell me how many books were coming up. It took me hours and it still wasn't as effective as using a proper research tool. So I guess what I learned from this was that free tools are fine when you're starting, but they make the process so much harder and slower. Even if I had a tiny budget for better tools, I could have saved weeks of trial and error. Now imagine that you've written the best book ever, and then you've locked it in a drawer where no one can see it. That is essentially what I did. I didn't market. So no one knew that my book was there on Amazon, because if you think, how many products does Amazon actually have out there? And why on earth are they going to show my substandard book to everyone else? Here's the worst part. I wasn't even trying to promote my book. I wasn't posting on Instagram. I wasn't making TikToks. I didn't have a Facebook group. I wasn't building an email list. I just uploaded the book. I sat back and I waited for the sales to roll in. And guess what? Next to nothing happened. My book was sitting on Amazon, buried under thousands of other books with no way for people to even find it. So I guess here what I learned was that organic sales on Amazon, they take time. And unless you already have an audience or invest in ads, your book is simply just floating around in the Amazon void. And I should have at least tried to share it somewhere. Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, like just anything would have been better than what I was doing. It's amazing that Amazon has all these people going to it every single day, and the chances are you are going to sell a few copies here and there. But the reality is it enough to actually live off if you're doing it like that? Absolutely not. So I guess I definitely learned the hard way that KDP with zero money means putting in so much extra work. No ads, no tools, no marketing. And it definitely is possible, but it is so painfully slow. And if you're expecting instant results, you are going to be so disappointed. So if I could go back and do it all again, I wouldn't just publish hoping for sales. I'd actually have a marketing plan. So even if you're starting with $0, there are so many free ways that you can get your book in front of the right people. And honestly, I wish I had a system to stay consistent from day one. This is exactly why I created the Notion weekly marketing template, to make it easy for self-published authors to keep consistent without feeling overwhelmed. It's a simple step-by-step system that helps you plan your social media, email marketing, and even your SEO without spending a penny. And trust me, having a plan makes a huge difference. So if you want to avoid the mistakes that I made, actually start getting real traction on your books, grab my free Notion template in the description below. So after weeks, actually months of researching, designing and publishing books, what were my results? I hear you ask. I was making around £20 to £30 a month, and that's it. After all of those hours I put in creating what I thought being the key word, were masterpieces. So just imagine spending weeks baking the perfect cake, decorating it, making it look amazing, and then just selling a few slices for spare change. And that was exactly how I felt. It was so demoralising. I really questioned whether or not this was what I really wanted to do. I was spending hours designing, again, what I believed to be perfect covers, making the interiors look beautiful, tweaking everything so it was just right. And honestly, I thought people would love these books, but in reality, no one ever saw them. The books that did sell were barely making anything because, let's be honest, low content books don't have huge profit margins, and without any marketing, those sales were completely random and sporadic. So it wasn't anything that I could even rely upon. You can put in all the effort in the world, but if no one knows that your book exists, it doesn't matter. And that was a really, really tough and humbling pill to swallow. If I could go back and start over again with nothing, I'd definitely do things differently. So let me break it down for you. 3 game-changing lessons that would have made my journey way easier. Firstly, I would have learned the basics in SEO and keywords early on. Imagine opening up a shop in the middle of the desert with no signs, no ads, and no direction. That is exactly what happens when you publish a book with bad keywords. It just sits there and it is completely invisible. I basically used to think that if my book was good, people were just going to find it. Wrong. Amazon is a search engine, and if you don't use it right, keywords in your title, subtitle, back end, you might as well be publishing into a black hole. So what would I actually do differently here? I would spend more time researching what real people were actually searching for using the Amazon autocomplete, free keyword tools, and even customer reviews to see how buyers talk about these books. I will pick one profitable niche instead of trying to be everywhere at once and just, flinging that spaghetti at the wall. When I first started, I had 0 audience. No Instagram, no email list, no TikTok. And when I hit publish, I was just waiting, hoping, really, that someone would just magically find my book. And they didn't. So what I would do is, before I even started publishing a book, I would start posting content. I'd do behind the scenes sneak peeks, or even just useful content related to my book's niche. I would engage with my potential readers on Facebook groups, Reddit, or even Instagram. And I would absolutely start collecting emails and build a simple newsletter so that I would have people to market to on launch day. You really need to have a long-term plan instead of just hoping for quick wins. Think of KDP like a marathon, not a sprint. If you go in expecting to be rich in the first month, you'll be out of breath before the end of the first mile. When I started, I expected to see results fast. I thought, I'll publish a book and within a few weeks the money would start rolling in. Nope. What exactly happened? Crickets. Then a few small sales. Then finally tractions after months of tweaking, learning, and also improving. And by the way, I have removed so many of my early books from my Amazon KDP account. Initially I had, well, I've actually created over 100 books. Currently live, there's around 40, because what I've done is I've just decided to kind of really focus in on a particular niche. And I've also just taken stuff off that I just thought, well, that's just never going to sell. So I would definitely set realistic expectations and understand that creating organic traffic takes weeks, months, and a really long time. And also I would keep improving my books instead of just making new ones with better covers, better descriptions. So, can you make money on KDP with $0? Yes, but is it quick and easy? Not at all. If you're starting for free, be ready for the grind, optimize, and wait for the results. KDP is essentially like growing a plant. At first, you're just going to be watering dirt. You're not going to see anything. But if you stay consistent, if you keep learning, tweaking, marketing, it's going to grow. And eventually, it could turn into something really profitable. Next, why not check out my video about how this author makes $1,000 every month just from this one book. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.